Hello, my name is Aaron, and I will be demoing part one for lab one uh, here with Caillou and Sharon. Okay, so first step for the routing table demonstration is going to be setting up the Ryu manager in a separate terminal. And afterwards, I'm going to go to my other terminal tab and then set up topology. Okay. Now I gotta start setting up a switch. Yep, you get these three. H1 is client, H2 is server. And then now we gotta look at the switch. So with the switch, I should have some commands here. I'm gonna set up with Ryu. Now I'll also do IP forwarding. Forwarding here. Now we can show route table. And here we can demonstrate the IP route. And I'll also take the time to show you the IP route for H1 and H2. And you can see OVS1 has this address and OVS2 has 192, 0.168. And then these are going to be related to the addresses of H1 and H2 respectively. And then we're going to be using all these addresses into the setup client and setup server files. We're going to be using the IP route add for the addresses of each one. As you can see here, it's based off of these numbers. All right, and so with that being said, we shall now show the table. And now we shall, I'll show you the H1, H2 route table pre-setup. Right now it's this, as you expect, because we have not set up H1, H2 yet. Yeah, we'll do that right now. This is the client. I'll show you the route as well. This is server with their corresponding route. And as you can see, before setup, there was only one line in the table. Now there are two lines for each one. And it's the correct configuration. And I believe with that being said, I will end my part and pass it on to Sharon.
Hi, my name is Sharon, and I'll be demonstrating step 2, which involves explaining the NCAT tool and showing how it works. NCAT is a command line tool that is used for purposes including, but not limited to, reading from and writing to network connections. To demonstrate this, the server listens for connections on TCP port 8080 using the command nc port 8080. Also, the client connects to the server on TCP port 8080 with the server's IP address using the command nc 128.108.128.2 TCP port 8080. So to prove the functionality of NCAT, the client writes to the network connection using our group name, it writes a message. The server reads from the network connection by displaying the message sent by the client. Also, the server can write to the network connection And this proves that reading from and writing to the network connections can be done in both ways using the NCAT command. Moving forward, Kai would take over with the next step.
Okay, my name is Kai-Yu Feng, and I will demonstrate the last part, which is the TCP. I'll be talking about what TCP is, and I'll be showing the proof of the TCP actually working in the background. So what is TCP? TCP, which stands for Transmission Control Protocol. It basically provides reliable, ordered, and error-checking delivery of data between client and server. So basically, whenever you want to send a message between client and the server, you will go through a TCP. The TCP will make sure your message is in a good shape. Okay. To show proof of TCP traffic working between the client and the servers, we'll utilize the Wireshark program. So before we put out Wireshark, I will first load up the NCAT. Okay, it's working. Now, let's open up Wireshark. Now, let's pay attention to this Wireshark windows over here. It'll be right here. I'll grab this guy right here. And as you can see, the TCP is actually working in between. Now, let's just send a message to see what happened. Okay, from here, we can clearly see that the message has been sent, and in between the client and the server, the TCP is working behind. So clearly, you can see that the TCP is working. So that concludes our lab demonstration. Thank you for watching.